to understand this topic very efficiently, because only then we are going to make the cost sheet if we are understanding this concept perfectly. For this, you need to understand elements of cost. Cost is basically made of three elements. First is material, second is labor, and last is other expense. So these are the three things which formulate cost. After this, we are going to segregate materials, labors, and other expenses on the further subheads, which is direct material. Next is indirect material. Similarly, talking about the labor, this is also direct labor and in labor. Next, direct other expense and indirect other expense. These are the further subdivisions or the classifications of the elements of cost. Talking about the materials first. So let's understand the concept of material. Direct material. Direct material is that material which is directly associated in manufacturing the product, which is directly visible in the product, which is directly applied in the product. Whereas indirect material is that material which is somewhere the part of the product but not seen, but not visible. For example, the direct material could be the cloth which is required to make a piece of t-shirt. But indirect material is, let's suppose, the lubricant which is supplied to the machine so that it will run easily to manufacture that particular product. Now this is indirect material which is not directly associated with the product, but the product cannot be made without the help of indirect material. So this was about material. Next comes labor. Labor is also of two parts, that is direct and indirect. Similarly, as we have discussed in the material section, labor can also be direct and indirect. Direct labor is a labor which is directly associated. What is the word I am using? Directly associated with product. Directly associated with the product. And indirect labor is the labor which is not directly associated with the product, such as you can say watchman, or maybe a sweeper, maybe the tea man, or maybe any other person who is part of that organization but is not performing any kind of productive activity. The organization cannot function without the indirect labor, but the direct labor is one which is directly associated with the product. It could be a person who is directly involved in the product. For example, if you are manufacturing t-shirts, it could be a cutter master, it could be a tailor, it could be anyone who is directly linked up with the product. That is a part of direct labor, whereas indirect labor, that is not directly associated with the product but is the part of the organization. Next is direct other expense and indirect other expense. All the things which are not the part of material and labor is a part of other expense. Now other expenses can also be direct and indirect. For example, say stationery. For example, increased electricity charge. For example, postage and telegram, stamps, etc. All those charges are classified on the basis of direct and indirect. In business, you will directly be able to know that what are the direct expenses or the direct other expenses which are associated in directly manufacturing the product, and what are the indirect other expenses. So what is the benefit of doing this separately? Because the direct material, direct labor and direct other expense would further make your prime cost. This is the first section of cost sheet. So what do you do out of the indirect ones? See, the indirect of material, the indirect of labor, and the indirect of other overheads. All these are further classified into single unit, which is known as overheads. Overheads. So now indirect of material, indirect of labor, and indirect of other expense will formulate your overheads, which is further classified into, the first one is production and works overheads. Next will be office or administration overhead. Next overhead will be selling overhead. And the last will be distribution. Distribution overhead. So these are the four overheads. First is production and works, production or works overheads. Next is office or administration, and the selling and distribution can be used collectively. Out of these whole elements of cost, we are going to make the further cost sheet. What are overheads now? What are overheads and how they are classified in these four topics? See, if we are talking about the number one, that is production or works overheads, this is also known as the factory overhead. Now this factory overhead will tell us that all the things which are going on in the behalf of factory, the expenses which we are incurring in the factory, such as the factory rent, taxes, or maybe the factory lighting, all those expenses are the part of factory overheads. Whereas the next is office and administration overheads, which will tell that after works, that means after factory, we need office now. We need certain expenses which will be classified on the basis of our office overhead. This could include the CA fee or maybe the bank charge and all certain expenses which are done on the basis of office. After this comes your selling and plus distribution overhead. So selling and distribution overhead will state that once the things are complete on factory, the office work is done. Now you need to go and sell the product. You need to distribute the product. You need to incur the cost which is regarding your ad or maybe your warehouse cost. Warehouse is a place where we keep and store the material which is already made. The units are completed. We need to store that in warehouse so that further whenever the product is in demand, we can sell that product. So this warehouse will help the department to cater the difference between the product demand and the production already which has happened. So selling and distribution overhead, all these overheads are further added in the cost sheet to calculate what is your total cost of the product. So after this we are going to do cost sheet. I hope all this is clear. So once again I am just giving a very brief overview that material is direct and indirect material further makes the part of overheads, and indirect labor further make the part of overheads, and other expenses, indirect other expenses are the part of overheads. So only we are going to take in consideration the direct ones first, and then later on we will be classifying the overheads part, that is the other overheads which are the part of indirect of the previous headings, material, labor and your other expense.